And the media has gathered for the preview look here at the loading station at Whistler of the historic peak-to-peak gondola. Spacious, comfortable 28-passenger cars.
You're going to expect a very smooth ride. We have 4 towers we're going to go over. They're actually quite smooth. When you get out in the middle, the big
Let's
stand,
see what it's like going over the first tower.
which is 3 kilometers from the next tower down. You see
Very smooth.
The tower you go.
Well, Stu Rempel, VP of Marketing, how monumental is this for Whistler-Blackcomb?
Well, it's a differentiator, and it's all about the guest experience first of all, but it makes it a different guest experience. And it wasn't built with world records in mind. It happens to be coincidental that there are world records broken. But
We are in transit midway through, I guess, the longest sustained span between 2 towers in the world.
Longest free span in the world, a little bit over 3 kilometers, and we just passed mid-span where we were 436 meters above Fitzsimmons Creek, and that's another world record.
Wow. Whose brainchild?
Hugh Smythe and Paul Matthews. Hugh Smythe is the founder of Blackcomb Mountain and a long-time senior manager.
Well, many people were involved in the creation of the Peak to Peak, but Hugh Smythe, this was your brainchild, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, sort of. There was Paul Matthews and I were in Zermatt in 1997 and came up with the idea. So it's been 11 years working on this, and now the dream and the vision has come true. So very, very excited about today.
Were there moments in the course of the 11 years you thought, oh no, this isn't going to happen?
Well, the technology was really what allowed it to happen. In the end, we were looking at building a tram, but it didn't have the capacity. So finally, at the end, just a few years ago, the technology caught up with the vision, and that's what allowed this to actually be put in place.
And this was on the drawing board before the Olympic Games, but what does this mean for the skier experience at Whistler-Blackcomb?
Well, on a day like today, it's going to be extremely important where you can't ski back to the valley, but it's going to connect the alpine skiing on Whistler, which is about 3,000 acres, to the alpine skiing on Blackcomb, which is another 2, and it's just going to make the resort ski so much differently, and I think that people are going to be amazed at what this is going to feel like.
And a little caveat is all the world records that were created in the formation of this.
Yeah, the longest, the highest, the tallest.
Got it all.
Yep.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Great job.
Get people down to the ground in a harness rope system. And so which?
Bez. See Bez here?
Oh,
Over Fitzsimmons Creek, how far are we above it?
it'll be 436 meters.
436 meters.
Yeah.
So we're right
also
down
world
to the
record.
creek.
The actual height from here to the
Yeah,
bottom is a
here
little
to the creek is
It's not scary.
going to happen. We talked about it for
Looking
years.
down into
And
Whistler
actually making
Village.
the business case for it.
And now we're at the loading station at Blackcomb.